Our first feature story of the season comes from the city of Lincoln, home to the newest member of the sac-hi section, the 12 Bridges Raging Rhinos.
That's right. This year marks the inaugural varsity season for 12 Bridges sports. Our Nick Pecoraro gives them a proper introduction.
You hear that? Sounds like a stampede coming. And it's getting ready to crash the party.
Ready! Hit!
Welcome to 12 Bridges High School in Lincoln, home of the newest addition to the sac-hi section and quite possibly one of the coolest nicknames in all the land, the Raging Rhinos.
We're strong, we've got thick skin, we're gonna lead with our horn, right with our head and our hearts and keep going forward, and you can't do anything to take us down.
While the campus itself is already a year old, the 12 Bridges athletic department spent last season at the JV level. And the young Rhinos now look toward their first varsity venture this fall.
I think it's really special. I mean, not a lot of people get to start be on the first varsity team, and I think that's just a really cool experience to have just in general. And I think that it'll be a really good building aspect of 12 Bridges and just being able to see where the volleyball program goes.
12 Bridges will join the Pioneer Valley League this season, competing with the likes of Colfax, Bear River, Center, Marysville, and two more sac-hi section newcomers, Sutter and Wheatland.
Starting varsity, I think that would be really, really fun, and more competition and playing more schools. I think that will be really, really fun. I'm also just excited to be back with everyone, of course, because I just love the team and bonding aspect of it. And I'm really ready for the competitiveness. I think that will be fun.
Being such a young school, there aren't even going to be any seniors on campus until next year. So the Rhinos may take a few lumps over the course of this season, but Rhinos are known for their thick skin, and they're going to grow into their horns.
Trying to get them to understand that next level, once again, it's hard because they didn't really have a varsity game to go to and watch and go, oh, that's the speed, that's the physicality. I do know this about this group. Once they see it and once they adapt, they're going to be just fine.
It's a lot, but it's good to be the first one because you get to set everything, you get to set the tempo, and you get to set everything for the new school, so you don't really nobody really gets to do that, so it's pretty cool to be the first one.
I'm hoping we win, of course, but I'm hoping that there's a big turnout and a lot of people come and watch us because it's our first varsity and we're all juniors and everyone's doubting us, but I think we can really do something.
The football team wasted no time getting ready for the upcoming season. A 12:01 a.m. midnight madness practice on the first day teams were eligible to practice. The young Rhinos got after it.
Really wasn't sure how it was going to go, but the parents were involved. Kids had a great time. I couldn't get out of bed till 9:30 next day because I'm old. Stayed up till 3 o'clock or whatever when it was all said and done. But no, I think it was great. Kids had a great time, great memory made.
So what type of characteristics do you look for in a Rhino?
Loud and strong and brave and confident,
The toughness, maybe.
They got the horn. They also have really thick skin, and there's not a lot that can take them down.
You got to charge. You got to keep this moving ahead. And sometimes it's kind of easy to go, oh, we're first year, blah, blah, and you kind of take a step back. But that's just, doing a disservice to our kids, to our coaches, to our fans. And we got to charge, we got to move forward. And there's nothing like a varsity football game in the town of Lincoln. People show out, people are going to want to know what the Raging Rhino is going to be able to do. So for us to be able to build those traditions, oh my God, it's going to be amazing. So I can't wait.
Reporting from Lincoln, Nick Pecoraro, 49ers Sac-hi Sports.
Thank you, Nick. We'll have highlights from 12 Bridges' first varsity football game against McClatchy later on in the show.